time for Top That Trade. Joining us now, our two favorite traders, Phil Flynn, a Fox Business Network contributor, and Alan Nuckman, an options trading pro. Here we go, guys, with round number one, computer blues. Computers are blamed for pouncing on prices. What's your bite?
Is it good or bad?
Well, not to disparage any industries that have been overtaken by innovation, just look over our shoulder here. You know, technology has helped in the big picture. Sometimes you get a bit of excitement, but when it does flush out the market, I look at that as a positive because it takes action that would take typically weeks, and in just a couple of hours, you know, the markets can have that move.
I would agree with him. And I think when it comes to program trading, it's just like any program, garbage in, garbage out. It depends on the program. You know, it's not like one program is driving the market. There's probably hundreds, if not thousands, that are driving these markets either higher or lower. So I agree with Alan. You know, there's no way you're going to take computerized trading out of the futures market or out of any market because it's here, but I do think in some ways it makes it more efficient. For example, I think the sell-off, the correction, everybody said, oh my gosh, we had a 10% correction in a day.
You take the stairs up and the elevator down.
Round number two, guru guidance. Tony Robbins is famous for having people walk on hot coals to get over their fears. Is that a good strategy for stock market corrections?
It is, because it gets you through your fear that you can break through anything and you can do anything. If it's mind over matter, and it's basically about your life. If you believe it, you can achieve it. That's Tony Robbins' thing. And if he can get you to walk over hot coals, what in the market could you not face? And that's what it's all about.
One of his little quotes here, setting goals is the first step in turning the invisible into the visible. So I think gurus are good. They give you discipline. But I think the message that I took out of what he was saying is that get used to corrections. Historically, there's a correction almost every single year and averages about 13% and lasts about 2 months.
Well, here's another hot topic. Round number three, CEO payday. It's been stated that the CEO ratio to the median worker is 2,401 to 1. Is this excessive pay? Is it justified?
It's hard to swallow, okay.
But it depends on how much of his salary, how much is his bonus based upon the stock performance. You know, the stock performance is a whole other thing. They don't necessarily, sometimes they could do some.
Well, this is where the shareholders have to get involved, right? I mean, because listen, when you own a stock and you do not like what the CEO's paying, don't buy the stock. Or get on the board and vote against his raises. We all have a say in this. You know, that's the thing about being a stock holder. You're not just a person.
You're an owner.
You are an owner, right? And you have a say. And if you think the CEO is making too much for his performance,
people forget that they are actually part of the company.
And this can help you make money. If you think a CEO is way overpaid, sell the stock. Find one where the CEO values in line.
I noticed some of the guys that got paid the most were in the media industry. Disney, CBS, Charter Communications. Were all big salaries. Nike got my attention. That gentleman made $34 billion in salary alone.
Did they pay him in shoes?
But you compare that to the workers,
right?
And he's making, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars per day.
Well, and I think that's one of the reasons why here Donald Trump is trying to get some of that business here instead of making these things in China and India. Get them back with American workers.
I do like the Bezos or the Tesla compensation plan where they get rewarded by success of the stock.
And I want the Chicago Bears to do the same thing.
And your bonus round question for today, a Hollywood actor is recommending that people delete their Facebook accounts. Is it Will Smith, Tom Cruise, or Jim Carrey?
Oh, it's not Tom Cruise.
Not Tom Cruise.
I think she gave us a none of the above again.
I think it's none of the above. I'm going to go with, what was it? It was Will Smith.
Oh, you guys, he answered Jim Carrey.
Has Jim Carrey made a movie lately? I don't even know. What's the last movie he made?
Thanks as always. Great job. Business First AM continues right after this.